Hey, welcome back to T Squared. This week's segment is going to be on department store closings. And we all know that they're closing doors. We want to find out and explore today why that's happening. Most importantly, on a macro level, retail sales, especially on the apparel and accessory side, are down on that downswing. There's been a shift to the hard side of the business into technology. The other thing is, it's been quite clear that in the US, we have 3 times, some reports say 6 times as much retail square footage per capita than Europe and the UK. That's an issue. So even though 20% of the doors have closed since 2013, you'd have to close another 20% of them to get back to that productivity of 2006. So what else is going on? The experience in the department store is really not that dynamic. It's not that exciting. And compared to what's happening online and with some new startups, it's not making the grade. The other thing that happened is 2 other channels of distribution grew up around the department stores who were late to the party. The e-commerce channel and the off-price channel. The off-price channel then is a very specific, unique model to the business which department stores had to learn from people like TJ Maxx and Marmaxx. Some of them, like Federated, Macy's, and Bloomingdale's, were very late to the party, so they had to go through a learning curve to become competitive. So they're taking total same number of dollars, spreading it over 2 other channels, which are more expensive to do, with margins which are being depressed by the off-price channel and by the blend of business being done on e-commerce. So that, in terms of the new model, learning curve, depressed margins, flat sales, a real challenge. The other thing that's happening is the doors that are closing are those C and D doors. Why is that? They have a smaller assortment. They have obviously a smaller footprint. They have lower service level. So what's happening is they're becoming unprofitable. Each time a lease comes up, they're being closed. That's going to continue. So you've got then a smaller number of doors in the regular price channel which aren't turning, and that's making it even more difficult as the off-price channel for most of these department stores increases. The promo blend in the e-commerce channel continues to increase as well. So department stores are losing that anchor position. They're not driving the traffic the way they used to. They remain uncompetitive, and many of them are also saddled by debt from investors. So what's going to happen? Some of these retailers are not going to make the cut. Some are going to be much smaller in scale, and they're also aging out right now. So I'd be curious to know which of those retailers you think is going to make the cut. I'm putting my money on Nordstrom as one, as it seems to be the most progressive of the lot, but it's going to be a challenging time for them. Thanks for checking in on T Squared, and I'll see you next week.